Hey, as you saw from the title and thumbnail, this is a guide on how to get silver from bronze/iron. You may ask yourself, what makes me more qualified than anyone else to tell you how to climb out from, well, bronze and iron? Well, about 2 days ago, I got into silver after being placed in, well, bronze 1 and then rising to bronze 3. I was there for about 2 weeks and played 80 games roughly and had a win-loss of 51%, but still was able to climb, so I thought I'd tell people how I did it, what I noticed from other players in that rank. But first there's a montage, I could watch that. If not, there's a timestamp right there. Skip there.
Plan lineups.
Okay.
Because
Please select safe. No, I steal safe.
Probably alright.
Oh.
that feeling when duelist face.
Right here.
Would have sucked.
One enemy remaining.
Night night.
Phoenix was left.
Healer down.
One enemy remaining.
On me.
One enemy remaining. Flawless.
Enemy kill. Healer down. Party's over. Healer down.
Got the Halloween one.
One enemy remaining. One enemy remaining. Strike down.
Got this.
One enemy remaining.
Res?
What? On the aim.
Copy.
One enemy remaining.
I'll
Strike down.
Enemy kill.
Spike planted.
You just crap you back. Push it hard, push it hard. Nice.
Spike planted. One enemy remaining.
Yeah, they will.
Go right now.
Shell.
No, no,
Say
just dawdling. Oh my god, I'm...
say Res
On the mic.
I was gonna say, that was a bit too early. What? Oh shit, yeah they are.
Oh my god, why was we cancel that?
Oh, fuck off.
That's it! Oh!
Yeah, there you go.
Hey, thanks for watching the little montage from me getting through bronze 3 into silver. And yeah, if you skipped,
I know exactly where you are.
don't even try to run. So whilst I was in bronze, I either saw people doing this or this. For the first guy, they probably need to lower their sensitivity. Even though that was for the purpose of, well, don't. So anyways, the first step to improving your aim is to find the right sense for you. It can either be done through trial and error in the practice range, or can be done using a sense converter online if you find your sense is good in another game you just want to bring it over. I personally use trial and error, as I find it works for me. But if you like your sense in another game and just want to bring it over, then just do that. Anyway, after you've done that, it's now time for practice. This can either be done in the practice range, in-game, deathmatch in the game, or by going on Steam and downloading aim labs. Each of them helped. I found that 15 minutes of aim labs to practice mechanical aim, such as flicks and tracking, really helped. And 3 to 4 matches of deathmatch to practice crosshair placement and the movement of Valorant really helped me to get more kills and win a lot more of my duels. Even in the ones where it's a 2v1 or 3v1 situation, I did find myself sometimes just winning because my aim was just better than any enemy. For the second guy, though, he wasn't aiming at headshot height at all. He was aiming at their feet. Also me. And, well, if you're just aiming at heads, it will get you free kills, especially with the Vandal. I know a lot of people like using the Phantom, but think about this. Phantom, where it's only a one-shot kill at 15 meters, a gun like the Vandal is ridiculous. You're able to get range, you're able to just constantly be doing more damage, and the fire rate is slower, yes, and if you have if you miss your shots, a Phantom user will kill you. I think people need to start picking up the Vandal more and start aiming more at heads. That's why you see the Vandal being used at such higher levels of play. I've started picking up the Vandal, but I'm not saying don't use the Phantom. If you like the Phantom, use it. I'm just saying that personally, I dropped it so I could start getting headshots. So, agent abilities and character roles is my second tip. Once you have learned these, you know what your team is bringing, what the enemy team is bringing. You even know your own role and your own abilities, what your actual agent is capable of. If you have a main, then congratulations, now you're going to learn what they actually do. If you don't, try playing any op you want. Find a role that you find comfortable, find a playstyle. If you're aggressive, try playing a duelist or initiator. If you want to play more of a sitting back role, try playing characters like Cypher or Killjoy, or even just like play Omen or something where you can smoke off areas. If you learn characters' roles and abilities, you're able to play so much better as a team, and you're able to play so much better against an enemy team. Because now you know what they're bringing and what your own team can do to counter what they're bringing. And, well, it just works. Trust me, it gets you wins. If you know that a curveball can be heard before it explodes, you can now look away, so you're flashbang for less time, and even get the kill on a Phoenix who just flashbanged you. If you hear an Omen teleport, you're able to make a guess where he is. All because you know what his abilities do. And it works so well. So please, for God's sake, don't insta-lock Omen from me and then not proceed to use a paranoia, teleport, or smoke. That's gonna piss me off. My third step is to avoid toxicity. Toxicity can completely ruin a game. I've had matches where one guy's gotten toxic, then the next guy, then the next guy, and they're just arguing the entire time. I muted all 3 of them and just played my own game, top fragged, and had a bit of fun with it. I didn't care that I was losing. In the end, I just wanted to improve my aim. Take these matches like, oh, okay, it's just happened. Yeah, maybe you're just 1 match away from the next rank and getting to Bronze 3 or even Silver. Well, you're just going to have to take it. I'm sorry, just use that as a learning experience and just say, hey, I'm just going to go practice. These guys are just going to D-rank and lose because they're toxic. And I'm going to keep gaining and gaining and gaining because I'm going to be improving my aim and use this match to practice. Whilst these guys are just going to use it for nothing, other than a shouting match. My best counter to toxic people is actually just to mute them, as when you mute the toxic person, you're less likely to get toxic, you're able to concentrate, and when toxic people are, well, being toxic, they're not going to be giving callouts or any intel. My fourth and final step, I can put anything here, but instead, I'm going to put learn how to entry. And what I mean by learn how to entry is, I see duelists and initiators just standing behind a smoke that an enemy has placed down and just not wanting to push through it. Yet a Phoenix or a Breach will just have a flashbang. Need to go. And they won't use it. Instead forcing maybe a Sage who doesn't want to push forward but has to because their initiators or duelists aren't pushing in. Maybe an Omen has to teleport onto site because no one else is actually starting a push. If you're duelist or initiator, please don't be scared to use your abilities and get on site. you shouldn't be trying to save your abilities. You should be trying to use them and work as a team to get onto a site. If you walk in one by one, the first person's going to die, the second person's going to die, the third, fourth, and fifth are all just going to die in a line. One bullet could literally just go straight through all of you. And that's a 5-man in one bullet. So how about instead of doing that, now instead, 2 of you at the same time, flashbang goes out, and 2 of you push in at the same time. Now, you can clear out. Maybe one person wasn't flashbanged and they killed the other guy. Now, second person can now go, hey, there's a guy there, I'm going to shoot at him. Whilst the enemy, who's just shot your friend, now got to deal with his recoil. You don't. Get the trade, and done. Now, it's fair. It's now a 4v4 now again. It helps. Getting trades and entering together, rather than doing a single file line onto objective and waiting for that first pick to go down, doesn't work. Play as a team, get onto site, and play for trades. Play with a teammate, make sure he's not pushing alone, so if he dies it's not for nothing, it's actually for something. So yeah, thanks for watching. They've been my 4 tips, and hopefully I want to see more people in silver. See ya. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Peace.